Set. Go. Set. One. Ready. Green. Set. Ready. Green 80. Set. 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 Ready. Set. Go. Set. Grenade. One. Set. Grenade. Set. Ready. Set. 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 Ready. Ready. Set. Go. Green 80. One. Set. Green on. Set. Ready.
This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skol to usher two teams into battle. Today, a good one in store here between the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. These guys just about set to go in this one. Running the show across the field, that's Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Has room down the left sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long, they're gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is gonna be his first punt of the new season. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just
free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull out in front further. 13-zip. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Vikings nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Minnesota all set to go for its 2nd drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Herbert now. Back to Pitts it goes. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Out. Ready. T. Wait it.
They'll start the drive with Achan. Escapes the defender. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achan. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Ready. T. Wait it. Out.
First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. First down.
They run the counter to Achan. Has a big hole left. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Dolphins, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss on the play. It's 2nd down and goal.
2 and out from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their early lead to 13. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Vikings 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's his running back. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose. and get a body on it for the recovery.
Steps up, and he's running with it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
It's a gain of 18. That's good.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's caught for the 1st. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Gay with the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 28, Vikings 7.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 1st and 10, Herbert. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Makes the tackle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins send a running back, Achane, getting back to work. And off to Gordon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st down, Miami.
Now 2 at a throw. He brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua off the play fake. He can run it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
First down.
On the give, it's Gordon. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. On the toss, it's Gordon. Down to the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Vikings 14.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. On first down, they'll run. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now they're whistling for a timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught. This is Addison. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert on first down. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Vikings in the hurry up.
And the Vikings first down. First down and goal to go.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
A gain of 8.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Herbert from the gun. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. One after trying good by Riker. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Riker set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He's going to tuck it and run. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Here's Achane up the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Bronx. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Kamara on the check down. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
13 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Set up the screen. It's Addison. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. That one complete to Pitts. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Dolphins' 35-yard line.
Herbert. And be caught by his back. Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Kamara running out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Crowd right.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Good run there, about 9. But still 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. He dodged the tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
And the Dolphins first down. First and 10.
Chan again. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
That's another Dolphins first down.
Trying to run it in, A-Chan. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
42. Vikings 28.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard
Going on first is Herbert. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air, Herbert. Chased out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
On third down, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Throw caught by his running back. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10.
We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hauled in left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick.
It's fourth down.
Hey, I got him. Wait, all these wings.
Desperation time here on fourth. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
The Vikings, first down.
First and 10, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested.
And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within one score in the fourth. One after tries good by Reichert. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Ooh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
A gain of 15.
Tua off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss of a yard. It's second down.
They're right here. Out. What you got?
They go play action with Tagovailoa. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make when in reality, in this game in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. I'll try the middle with Gordon. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
49. Vikings 35.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Gay set to kick off.
Fielded at the 7. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Throw here, third down. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Kid, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
59, 59. Set.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the flag not necessary, Brock. He made the catch anyway, and they're going to take that yardage instead. The interference penalty is declined.
Really a testament to his focus throughout that play. It's one thing to catch balls in practice or on air or even 7-on-7, but to do it through violence, through aggression, through interference on the other side, typically is what separates the good from the great receivers in this league.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Herbert on first down. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
Herbert to throw once more. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. 80. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
It's Herbert once more. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Herbert pushing his guys to get set quick.
That's another Vikings first down.
Sticking to the air here. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings 14 points back. To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Set. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stick with Achane. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It is caught left side. And He's tackled for no gain. Minnesota spends its second time out here. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready.
He'll throw it. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Ooh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The kick is off the mark, no good. And they fail to make this a 2-score ball game.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victory.